the narrow gate and the wide road. Matthew 7:13-14. Enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. For the gate is narrow and the way is constricted that leads to life, and there are few who find it. Shalom. The scripture says that to follow Jesus we must enter the narrow gates, which is full of challenges. This scripture presents a stark and powerful image: two gates, two roads, and two destinations. The narrow gate leads to life, while the wide gate leads to destruction. This passage compels us to examine our own paths, asking ourselves, which gate are we choosing? The image of the narrow gate speaks to the challenges of living a life of faith. It is not a path of ease or comfort, but one that demands constant vigilance and commitment. We must be willing to sacrifice, to confront our own weaknesses, and to seek the guidance of God. The narrow gate requires discipline, self-control, and a willingness to walk against the current. The wide gate, however, offers a deceptive allure. It promises immediate gratification, easy answers, and a life free from the constraints of faith. But this path leads to destruction, not because God is a punisher, but because it ultimately leads us away from the source of true life and fulfillment. The passage reminds us that we are not alone in this journey. Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life, is our guide. He offers His grace and strength to help us navigate the narrow path. We are called to follow Him, to seek His wisdom, and to trust in His promises. This passage is not simply a warning, it is also an invitation. It invites us to choose the narrow path, to embrace the challenges, and to experience the joy and fulfillment that come from living a life of faith. It invites us to seek the narrow gate, not out of fear of the wide road, but out of a longing for the life that awaits us on the other side. The choice is ours. We can choose the easy path, the wide gate that leads to destruction, or we can choose the narrow path, the gate that leads to life. May we, like the wise builder, choose to build our lives upon the solid foundation of faith, knowing that it is the only path that leads to true and lasting peace. Jesus said, Luke 14:27, "And if you do not carry your own cross and follow me, you cannot be my disciple." The choice is still ours. Which path will you choose?